So Pridelands, another solo track forged by Armada. Armada's been getting a lot of features recently. And part of that's because Slaunch has been playing too much Ark and not frickin' forging tracks. He needs to come back and stop being white. Get off Ark. That's my little message for the day. Anyways, onto the review for Pridelands. Raceability. I love like having battles on this track. My only problem with the raceability is that the one line where you take like the right side and you do the little jump, that line in my opinion is a little bit harder than the other one where you kind of drive straight through and just make a left turn. You would think it would be easier, but sometimes it's a little bit harder, and sometimes I don't even make the jump, so that's a little fault with it. And then also, you saw it a little bit earlier, I think. The Mufasa, I'm just gonna call it the frickin', or I should just call it the Pride Rock jump. The Pride Rock jump works pretty well most of the time. It's not really an issue. But the tapering on the left of the banked corner after it is a little ridiculous, and if you get forced to the outside there, it can cause you to wreck sometimes. So those are my only problems with the raceability. Besides that, it's pretty solid, but those parts of the track do kind of cause some problems. For flow, though, this track flows very well. This track, I should point it out, as I have for most of the other tracks, is kind of similar to Altaterra because it's it's based off of a Halo 4 track that Armada made, but it's not. Besides, like, from Pride Rock to about, like, the tree corner after it, that part is a direct remake. Everything else is different, and I definitely like this version better. It's a remake of Mufasa from Halo 4, by the way, and I definitely like this version better than Mufasa. Mufasa, like, the Pride Rock jump was cool, but other than that, the rest of the track was kind of like, it was fun, like, it was a fun track, and it flowed well, but there wasn't too much special about it besides the Pride Rock. The Pride Rock's kind of what made it special. This track, the little, like, transition into terrain, and like the sort of split lines make this track special along with Pride Rock. So I think there's a little bit more a little bit more to it than the Halo 4 version. So I like that, and the track has solid flow. Just the way the split sections go together, it's really nice. And then for aesthetic, the aesthetic on this track's really good. Like I said, Armada's really good with like natural terrain aesthetics. It's really solid. Pride Rock feels awesome when you hit it. The aesthetics are definitely solid. For rating, man, I'm gonna give this track. I would give it a better rating. I'm gonna give it an 8.6. I would give it a better rating if it weren't for those little faults in the raceability, because they do kind of get annoying sometimes. But overall, though, really good track. Though Armada's been forging solid tracks, and they're all really good. And I like how he's went away from doing like the straight up remake, and how he's doing sort of these fusion remakes where he's like taking elements from the tracks and then expanding upon it and making a new track out of that, but still taking some inspiration from it. I really like that, and I think it makes for good tracks, and I'll see you guys next time.